that your friend? You know the one you can't depend, ain't that your friend? Don't fuck with him cause that's my kid, ain't that your friend? You know my TV go way back, ain't that your friend? So let's sit down and have a chat. Like anytime you need a friend, I'ma be there to defend, I'ma be there to the end. You see me right there, anytime you need a friend, I'ma be there to defend, I'ma be there to the end. You see me right there, yeah.
Hey y'all, what's
Welcome
good?
to the Anytime You Need a Friend podcast. We're back. Oh my god. Going for a minute now. We back with the jump walk. Goons in the cut. Case on I'm sorry. I don't know why I just turned into Lil' Kim. But
okay. The spirit of Little Kim
that's
just
me, girl.
possessed
I'm
you
go get
for
some
a
work.
minute.
Hey Jerm, how you doing?
Oh. I'm doing
That
good,
was me.
Bryce.
Shout out to
wow,
Kimberly.
that was explosive. Oh my gosh. But no, I'm doing great. It's been an eventful week, and I'm just happy that it's Sunday. I'm happy I made it here. Right. But I could ask the same question to you, Boo. How have you been?
I'm so happy
since we last left off.
It here. It's been a long time coming, you know. But I will say I am getting back in my on top of shit bag in my head and spiritually and all that type of stuff. There has been moments in my life where I just fall off. It's like I don't know how to do better. When I know, like, okay, I guess I should say this in a way that people that are not in my brain can understand it. I know what I need to be doing to get to where I'm going. It's just at times I lose my way. You know, with my light up sneakers, remember that? I stopped walking at times, and then I lose my life.
You lost your
So I feel like for the month of May, most of it, I was losing my step, and now I'm back on my shit. So
and it is Gemini season, so it's like a roller coaster.
Halloween
through
for me.
Different types of shit. Not Halloween. Yeah, it's as an adult, it hits different. When I was a kid, you know, everything was sunshines and rainbows, and now I'm just on an endless ride. Like
not hell. It's not hell.
Yes,
and when I say
that
I lose my way, not Final Destination.
Yes, girl.
Somebody tried to make me go watch that in the theaters, and I had to tell him, I do not need to see more ways on how I could die. I'm already petrified, bitch. Okay? Like, I'm not going to sit in a 2-hour movie and watch new potentials for my imagination to create. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. Because that's why I don't get on roller coasters anymore.
I used to love a roller coaster. I have a fun story about that. When we went to Six Flags in high school, there was this, you remember the first year in choir, they made us go to Six Flags?
We did, yeah.
Y'all were there with the choir.
Wait. Well, I don't think I was there.
Are
you sure?
The whole choir was there.
Freshman.
Okay. Let me tell you, y'all were there with the choir. I was there with my man. Okay, it was a date. You asked me.
Oh shit! I didn't know this.
It was in my head, bitch. That's why you didn't know.
I'm so dead.
He didn't know he was my man, but in my head, it was just us two. Y'all was not there. It's just us. We on the date. We're the only two people in the park. I know that's right.
Okay. My man. I can't hit that Tamar run. Sorry.
You know, I practiced up there a lot when I was younger. So as much as I wouldn't do it in like a live setting where people can see me, because I just don't think it sounds right, I can technically catch those Mariah notes just because it's like muscle memory, you know.
Yeah, Mariah is definitely the queen. Oh, y'all, she just hit him so effortlessly.
Development. Before I get back into my catch-up, I have successfully converted a lamb. I need my tens. Jerm is now sending me Mariah content. Like, y'all don't understand.
I just like how nonchalant and chic she is. She's just so
cunty is the word.
That bitch, very cunty. Like, she ain't even got to do too much. I'm like, Mariah is that girl.
I'm talking about
she is that
somewhere
girl.
In the mid 2000s, maybe 2007. She is on somebody's stage, jeans, a leather jacket, sunglasses. and it's 7 a.m. But she's having a time. Okay,
7 a.m. Baby, person
because she gotta go as soon as the camera cuts off. She has to get in the car. Mariah was not there for long, bitch.
She had to do her job and go. I love Mariah.
That's so iconic.
Like, hair was laid.
Her hair was done.
Who did her hair? Yes. I was like, wow. And then she took her glasses off. The hair just flipped. And she just smiling. I'm like, wow.
That's how you do a late night show. Okay.
That's really how you do it. That's really how you do it. Business casual. Nothing too.
We really missed that era.
Less is more.
They talk about that. Like the older generation talks about how that used to be like young people attire in the club, business casual. Yeah. We were too young for that, but it sounds like a vibe because when I tell you I have such a hard time trying to figure out what to put on, especially when I know I'm going to be around you YNs. I'm like, oh my God, I have to fit in. So it's just such a time because I don't know. I just want to wear sweatpants all day, and I know that's just not cute. So when I have to put on real pants, oh my God, it's so hard.
It's nerve-wracking.
Like, what shoes do I wear with these? What shirt? It's just the thought of putting together.
People be
judging.
People be judging.
The thought of putting together an outfit.
So sad.
Oh my God, it scares me so much. And I end up doing it. I don't be looking crazy, so I guess. But I just wish somebody would just do it for me without me paying them, of course.
I'm so dead. This boy said, I need a stylist. Girl. Not for free.
But I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get sidetracked.
You better go to Pinterest.
No, people keep telling me that. And it's not that I don't know how to put together an outfit. It's not like I need inspiration because I definitely don't want to look like y'all and wear what y'all are wearing. I just want to look like I am a part of the time.
About y'all.
No, I mean, like, I don't see somebody's outfit on Instagram and like, let me go buy that. I'm not that type of person. But I would like to know, do y'all still wear these here? Are y'all still wearing that? Because I would hate to be late. You know? Yeah. That's what I mean when I want to keep, when I want to know if I'm going around the 20-somethings, I'm like, well, I can't wear, you know,
something that makes
I'm 32,
like
you know? I can't be 32 around the 20-somethings. Yeah. I want to,
you still
I want to fit in. But I also don't want to look just like y'all. So it's the Pinterest and the Instagram inspo, it can go left because then you can just start copying and pasting. And I actually hate when I buy a shirt. I have a few shirts that I've never worn because I was going to wear it and then I see somebody else in a picture, like somebody I know have it. And I'm like,
damn.
Oh my gosh. Now I can never wear this cute yellow vest. It's really one of them in my closet. Vest. It's just going to be like a piece that I just see in my closet until I give it away because so many people have it. I refuse to put it on.
Where'd you get it from?
Like ASOS or something? Somewhere all the gays shop.
Oh, I love ASOS.
I know I got to stop shopping where the gays shop because we all be buying the same shit.
I've had the inkling to go inside of the department stores like Ross and maybe Burlington and just look for.
You're not gonna find nothing at Ross. I just was there. Girl, I was trying to find a plain white T-shirt, just a solid one, and a thicker cut to it, like or thicker fabric to it. Girl, everything but I was like, y'all literally have everything in this bitch except for exactly what I need. So Ross is not it unless Ross is where I go to get like not basketball shorts, child. Now I want to be straight so bad. Workout shorts, okay?
Okay.
You know we don't wear basketball shorts.
Right. Get you a couple shorts.
We like our thighs to show.
At all. I'm so no, seriously. I like my shorts. Period. Okay. We gays.
You gotta make it clear when we step outside.
Exactly.
You won't be having me in those shorts all the way down to my knees. That's sacrilegious.
Girl, I'm like, that's not even comfortable for me, honestly.
I used to it's crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But
He said
let me filter myself for once. Jerm, speaking of filtering ourselves. Oh my God. So some interesting developments have happened in the time that we've been away. So I think we should catch the people up. Because apparently this show is getting me in trouble. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. I wish I knew it. What's that Jennifer Hudson song? Trouble.
With Iggy.
With
Iggy Eggs.
With Iggy Azalea, yes.
It's Iggy Eggs.
I used to think that I hated that song so much. Like,
I don't actually
that's a
remember
pop
the words. I
song
just
with,
remember the video because Jennifer Hudson was like a cop, and
yeah, and she had the
it was
short
after her weight
bob
loss,
at the
so
time,
the
the
hips were
Fantasia.
giving. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a moment for her.
And
I don't think her
she was
body is
cute.
that bad now, but I was watching a clip of her show. She's wearing grandmother dresses, and I don't know why. Like, it's like she does not want to give any type of. It's like Common told her, "Don't you go on that show giving them no shape." I'm like, Jennifer, where's the shape?
I feel like he's controlling her, right? But I also want to ask you: do you feel like she asks good questions on the show?
Oh no, but the thing is, she's there to be employed. She don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I
get it, girl. Jennifer is like, but honestly,
Eddie,
if you think about daytime, because like, remember Wendy, right? Sherry Shepherd has Wendy Williams slot right now. Like, she's in the same time frame as Wendy, and she has the same production company that Wendy has. So she gets to be more Wendy-esque because that's what the production company is looking for. Jennifer is, I believe, in either Ellen or Steve Harvey's spot. So they're looking for very clean-cut daytime. So I literally was thinking this earlier. It's crazy how you brought that up. I was like, as much as I would like to be entertained, I understand that that's not what she's here for. Because this is supposed to be easy. I'm pouring my coffee. Let me see who's on the Jennifer Hudson show today. The very light conversation. They don't want to get too deep. They don't want to ask anything that's going to spark a real conversation. Just, okay, Jerm, I see you got locks. How does it feel having locks? As I have locks too. It's just some stupid shit like that.
Exactly. And I'm like, and it was one time Kesha said that she was in Dreamgirls, and I wanted Jennifer Hudson to like spark up a conversation from that, and she just fell flat. And I was like, cool. Oh my gosh. She was like, really? Like, okay, cool.
You were there?
Yeah. I'm like, damn. No, I watched the clip.
I'm saying that's what she was like. Oh, you were there?
Yeah, you were there, girl. Yes. I'm like, bitch. Are you in the room right now? Is Jennifer Hudson in the room? I'm
trying to tell you, Jerm, that lady is getting her bag. Like, when you have a show that is named after you, especially if you have some ownership of that, it's after a few seasons, you can get it into syndication, and it now is airing. The 2023 episodes are going to be airing in India or some shit like that. Girl, that is a multi-million-dollar business, and she's not trying to fuck it up by being real on camera, okay?
I guess, bitch, but
that's the thing about Virgos, because you know she's a Virgo too. I noticed that about a lot of us. It's like we have to make the decision to either be authentic and say fuck it, like it or not, or we veer away from that and we do our best robot, because we can be great robots.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, girl, I wish she would just I guess I wish she would care more, you know, because it feels like she doesn't give a fuck. Like you said, she there for a check. So it's like, damn, like I enjoy the spirit tunnels. That's all I see. And then it's just like, when you watch the show, it falls right flat on the face. And I'm like, damn, bitch. Like, even with questions with Eddie Murphy, he said that his son was having a private wedding. She said, well, are you going to sing? He said, no, it's going to be a private wedding. And then she asked him a question again. Dang, you should really sing. I'm like, girl, he said he's not singing. It's a private wedding.
Like, you don't need to go to her audience.
It just goes in one ear and out the other.
You don't need to be in her audience if that's how you're going to be talking to her. Girl, he said no.
I'm sorry. I'm like, did he just say no 2 times already? She keeps, you should really sing. Come on. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. I think it's purposeful.
All right, sister.
I'm telling y'all, with these Virgo minds, we be knowing what we doing. I think if she does get too comfortable, and let's say after 5 seasons, she just start talking like how she really feel, the general audience that watches her may not like what they hear. So it's like, let me just keep it clean cut and smile and ask very obvious questions.
I mean, sure, because my sis she killing it. Don't get me wrong, and I'm happy for her.
I've noticed when it's people that she likes, like when Mariah is on, or Even Kelly, I just saw the interview with Kelly. She was asking better questions. It's still not great. Like, it don't feel super personal. But because I know you and I like you, we kind of maybe talk outside of this. It is a bit easier of a conversation. When it's somebody she ain't never met before, I can't watch it. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's so hard to watch.
No, seriously. It's so awkward. I'm like, what the fuck?
I actually think podcasters are much better interviewers these days than the people on TV. I always say when these artists that are still building their platforms, but you may have a name, but you're not a Nicki Minaj yet. You should really be on a podcast run instead of trying to go to Good Morning America and Sherry and Jennifer Hudson and whoever else is on TV. I don't even got cable, so I don't know who else is on TV right now. But instead of going on all of these spots, do it because they got some viewers, but you need to be on every major podcast as well. Imagine being on every major podcast in the span of like 2 or 3 weeks. They're gonna be like, "Damn, who the hell is this?" If you don't know, you're gonna get to know you. Like, so I don't know, but I really think that's the wave right now.
That's right. Yeah, that's definitely the wave. Because I listen to podcasts, you listen. I know some people that listen to podcasts. Like, people are really getting their information through podcasts.
Speaking of podcasts, Jerm, let us get back to ours. I'm so sorry we got sidetracked, y'all. We just be over here chatting. That's how you can tell she does not call me during the week. I gotta get out everything I have to say right now. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm playing, y'all.
No, seriously.
If he called me, I wouldn't answer because I stay on D&D. But I do. People be so mad about it. It's just like,
he do.
So let me say how this D&D works on this phone right here. I keep it on D&D.
Not the phone you pay for.
Barely pay for it now. All right. I keep my phone on D&D mainly because I get so many spam calls. It actually has nothing to do with the people that I know in real life. So if I know you and you call me, I'm like, oh, Billy called me. Let me call Billy. I'm not one of those people that's just like, leave me alone. I don't know why people think that about me.
Do you actually have a friend called Billy?
Not. I'm just saying,
so cool if you do.
Whoever it is, I'll be like, oh, let me call. I know who this is. Let me call them back. People take so much offense to that, and I'm just like,
oh, let me hit them back.
Yeah, you can't. I can't just be that reachable. You know, I can't be that reachable. It's always somebody saying, "Oh, we processed your $41,000 loan, and all we need is." I'm like, girl, you think I'm stupid? Send it to me in the mail, okay?
Not they trying to get you. Send it to me in the mail. You're funny. Send it to collections, please.
Because why would I? Oh my god! Like, I don't understand. Out of all phone scams, I do not understand the one about a loan that I have not applied for. Why would you be offering me a loan?
I be getting text scams. Like how you be getting phone scams. I be getting text scams, and it's always some bullshit ass toll. Like, you gotta pay your toll fees of $500 right now, or I'm like, okay, I'm going to block. And what is it spam on Apple? You like, yeah. Label it as a spam. It's so stupid. So
y'all need to stop trying to play with us. Because I done told all the elders in my life about this shit. So everybody in my lineage, we know what's up with y'all. Y'all better go somewhere else with that.
Go somewhere else and find you some money. And do you also realize that there's a scam going on that people put fake music on real artists' profiles just so they can get
remember I told you about that.
And get money from it?
It was the first time I saw it happen. It was several years ago. It was back when I used to listen to Eve. No shade. But I remember I clicked on her page one time and there was this white girl that had all her like projects under EVE and she tied it to Eve's page. So you trying to go listen to Drop Your Glasses, Shake Your Asses, and you all of a sudden you click on a random pop singer song. I was like, oh, this girl is slick. She thinks she's slick.
Bitch. No, seriously, because what the fuck? They really need to protect artists who put their, I guess, names out there in distributions. Because, girl, I don't want another Jamel popping up on my shit and you getting listens. And I'm like, damn, bitch, why they not listening to my songs, but they listening to your shit? And we on the same, bitch, you got to go.
That's why I was very intentional about the artist name that I chose because I didn't want to get confused with another. I would love to just be Bryce, but literally you could Google, or not Google, you can look it up on Spotify, Apple, just type in Bryce. There are 80,000 white boys named Bryce. And I'm sure I will stand out as, big and black, but I can't
Why couldn't our parents
Something
name us
unique?
anything
Okay.
unique?
Why
Like
can't I
Blue
be
Ivy,
unique?
Roomy, Sir, like
That's somebody who's
Order.
thinking about the names. Oh my God, I have to tell you about Miss Tina's book. I've been listening to it recently. I think it's so
Okay,
cool
Audible.
that she named Solange. Of course, she did not know that was a name, the middle name of her great grandmother. She just found it in a baby book, and she saw it, and she was like, "That's cunt. I'm gonna name her Solange." And then she did Ancestry
Solange is
and
cunt.
saw that. Oh my God, my great great grandmother's middle name was Solange. I was like, that is like
Right.
kismet. I love stuff like that.
Cause girl, everybody's name is unique. Like Jules, it's just
They're really
it's
thinking
real
versus
beautiful.
my daddy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all my middle. Can't I talk today? I ain't gonna tell y'all my middle name, but my daddy definitely named me the first name of a white man from a TV show that he really likes, and it's very strange. I don't tell people the name because it doesn't look like me, you know. But I'm like, is it really that thoughtless to just be like, oh, I like that show, we're gonna call him that? Don't like it.
And my daddy named me after him, so it's like
my brother.
Man,
luckily, I have an older brother, so I didn't have to worry about that.
What's your older
the same as my
name?
father? Yeah, you probably don't know his name because you don't ever say his name. I don't tell people.
You say his nickname.
Oh yeah, we don't call him by his first name. Yeah, that's right. He got too many affiliates. I don't be telling people his name.
Oh, okay. My brother's keeper. I know that's right.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like I don't need nobody knowing it. Never mind. No, Jerm, that's not what I was gonna say. You gonna get me in trouble again.
Oh, okay.
You know the ops is out. Okay, let's get back to that. Let's get back to the F, the B, and the I that are stalking us on this here show. We ain't even doing nothing but trying to entertain a couple dozen peoples. Jerm, what did we do?
I don't know. We're causing definitely
we're splitting families apart.
Especially really.
Like, all we are here to do is entertain our friends.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't mean to be offensive, but am I not okay to like express
How
my
dare
opinion?
Jerm, this face that you're making right now.
No, because I'm like, I don't want to step on any toes, but I'm stepping on toes.
I have no problem. If you got your little cankers out, I'm going to step on them. Okay? Let me say this here.
The kitten heels, baby.
You better hope I don't go put on my platform boots. Okay? Let me say this. If you listen to the first episode, which I don't recommend because I sounded a mess, but if you did, not yet.
Because
we was getting started. Okay,
lives.
But if you listen to that episode, we clearly stated our mission statement here at the Anytime You Need a Friend Corporation. We just want to find our community. We are not here to ruffle feathers or entertain our loved ones. We are here to entertain the people, our friends. So
picture Wendy Williams, but in podcast
literally
mode. But we don't really do a lot of messy stuff, but you know, it's a little like fun shade.
You know what
sometimes.
I remember about watching Wendy? Because I was an avid Wendy watcher. She always talked about how her parents, they watched the show, of course, because she's on TV. Why would they not watch? And sometimes they would even be in the audience.
Right.
But they just supported her. They didn't comment on, oh, what did you say about Barack Obama last week? Like, they weren't giving all of the... It's something about the people that I know that feel like feedback is requested. And I promise you, baby, I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from y'all. If y'all got something to say, I love a comment, you know.
Just type it. You can type it under the...
But if you have my phone number...
on like Spotify...
I do not need you to call me and tell me what you think about what I said last week, because
you can definitely type it in the comments. Baby, that's why we encourage y'all to have conversations.
Jerm, speaking of you saying type it in the comments, I'm about to get messy. Okay, so this person so let me tell y'all what happened. Minding my business, talking to somebody that I'm related to. And I'm like, la 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 la, catching up, family time. And then she says, I'm sorry, I revealed an identity. And then and then that family member says, what are you doing today? And I, for whatever reason, I know why, because I was overwhelmed, bitch, on the fucking edge. Okay. So I work a lot, y'all know. So on this particular day, I was gearing up to do some work and I was exhausted already. I needed a break. So I think I'm just having a vulnerable moment with my family member. So what are you doing today? I said, I basically do the same thing almost every day. You can just assume that I'm doing that unless I say otherwise, or unless I am too sad to leave the house. Kind of like dark, right? Kind of dark.
That is very...
To me, with my good brain, I would say, Jerm, when did that happen? Or why does that happen? Or how often does that happen?
What's going on?
Ask some follow-up question related to that. Because what's going on with the baby brain, right? Nobody said that. What was said to me was, oh, really? You don't be seeming sad when you be talking shit on that show. I said, what?
Now, why am I
and what that got to do with a bitch mental health? Sad bitches don't talk shit? Like, what?
Dang.
I don't know no sad bitch that doesn't like to rant. Name a sad bitch that don't like to rant. Daria stayed ranting. La, 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 la.
Oh, she definitely did stay ranting. Oh my gosh, we love a good. We love
Azealia loves to rant.
That used to be my shit. Yeah, Azealia definitely loves to rant.
Plenty of sad bitches that like
to
rant, and I'm not even sad all the time. But like I told y'all, I be losing my weight, and so then I start to judge myself. It's like you've been unproductive for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, you could have been 2 weeks further in XYZ, and whether it's your fitness journey, your financial journey, your music, anything. Bitch, what you ain't been on your shit, get up on your good side. I be having those type of conversations with myself. So that's what I mean. Like I'm in my head a lot. I'm not necessarily sad. Like it's not like some. I've experienced not seasonal. I've experienced situational depression. So I didn't necessarily go that far into it to where somebody should actually be concerned. But because of the way that I said it, I would have expected some type of concern, and it immediately was taken for an opportunity to make a comment on what I do on the show for, like I said, a couple dozen people. It's not even for the masses yet. So why am I getting so much backlash?
Right. It's like, dang, this is something
we're starting
good
for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. And this is for our people. I mean, damn, I don't know how to say it. This is for people in our community and people our age and people who are older,
who want to have fun.
Knows? But
if you're older,
well, we don't mean
if you're older and you don't like to have fun, log off from me, babe. Jerm's grandmother, she likes to have fun, so she's kikiing with us probably in this moment.
Right. And we love you. I love you, Granny. But it's all fun and games. It's nothing really harmful. We're just two black men just giving our grievances. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But
I'm not.
We ain't changing it. It's not changing.
Baby, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm not sorry.
I had to get him to sing.
I'm sorry, but we love y'all, whoever you are. We definitely love y'all, but it's not changing.
And it's actually going to get way worse. Like, come back. When more people start listening, I am going to get messier, just so you know.
But please, if you have grievances about the show, put them in the comments. Let's get the discussion popping.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you for bringing me back there. After that conversation, I realized, I've been watched like a hawk. But I have not seen any woot woots on my phone. So you have not liked, comment, or subscribed on any of these talking shit videos. But now I know that you've seen them. So guess what I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and block you, baby, because you're not watching anyway. All right.
No way.
What good? I didn't block for real. I just removed it as a follower. But like, you clearly don't need to see what's going on over here because you haven't interacted with content. I would respect it a little bit more if you were liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I don't know why.
We would definitely love your feedback, honestly.
If you were commenting and liking, and then you gonna tell me what you think about it later. I would respect that a little bit more, but you ain't said nothing. I don't even know if it came across your timeline.
Just a silent listener.
Okay.
Dang, because what if she didn't know you? Like, what would she do? She would.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want more of that. So anybody else who I know who is thinking of sharing,
we're not talking shit. We're just sharing our grievances.
I'm gonna be on here talking. That's my point, though. That's what I'm trying to say, Jerm. You are very demure.
We gonna talk a little shit.
You're very demure, and I know you're gonna do the best to maintain a certain image of yourself. Not I. I'm literally here to cut up. This is my time to cut up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, hey.
I may say some things, say some shit that you know gonna offend. Okay. You don't know that because you don't.
You know, I want some fried chicken.
You don't do Cowboy Carter, so you don't know that. Y'all, this is some mess right here. It's been 3 years, and Jerm still has not listened to the Cowboy Carter. So when I make references to that, he has no idea what I'm talking about.
The only song that I know on only songs is Jolene and
not Jolene, an 80-year-old song. Jerm, go to hell.
Yep. And the song with Miley Cyrus.
It's so many other ones.
And 16.
You gotta do 16 carriages. Do you know the 16 carriages with Maxwell's Fortunate when they mixed it together? You know that? Oh my God. When I tell you, I can't wait. Well, it's too late now. She ain't did it on the show, but I wish she would do it on her tour. I would fucking gag if Beyonce broke out into the 16 carriages Fortunate.
Now that would eat.
I wouldn't be able to contain myself.
I think me and Maxwell share.
I feel like I've heard that before. I'm sure he's a Gemini. He looks like
look it up. Hot.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, that's right, boo.
Crazy.
No, I'm saying he's
crazy.
Hot. You know who's really crazy? Who's a Gemini? Jaheim. If it wasn't for
So I've seen him before, but I have never heard his music. So I don't know why I'm supposed to know him. I think he's from the 2000s.
You've heard his music. I know you've got a black mom, so you've heard. I
told y'all my mother was listening to Here We Go Again. That's the vibes that we was on in that house.
Okay, if she was listening to that, she was definitely listening to some Jaheim. I know she has too.
I do. I've seen him. I've seen people talking about him in the R&B space, but I've just never heard the music. We was a very
what's
his name? We were a very Anthony Hamilton type of house. I'm a mess right now. Can't sleep. Bills are piling high. He was singing. Anthony was singing.
You know, I had the opportunity to see him in person, like in concert, but I
you didn't go?
No, I didn't go. Maybe I should have went because I was like, dang, he do got some classics. He was singing. Why was he singing like this? If you're cool. Yeah, he was definitely singing.
Oh my God, y'all got to give it up for Anthony Hamilton. But no, I was listening to, because I didn't listen to I'm a Mess growing up, but it went viral on TikTok last year. And Jerm, I heard it, and I was sitting here just listening to it all day for no reason and feeling like those are one of those songs. Like as an emo little boy, I should have found it as a child. I would have really fell in love with that because it puts you directly into your look. Bills are piling high. Ain't worked in 3 weeks. Okay. My heart is spinning like it's, I don't know what he said, but he said it. Whatever it was, I felt it.
Okay, period.
I'm shaking and I'm stirred. Okay. He was shaking and stirred.
Boy, Anthony Hamilton be hurting, okay?
That's one of my dreams. I gotta make a song
like he gotta take a shit.
Jerm. You always take it there, don't you?
And I'm sorry.
That's one of my dreams, is to write a song that just puts me as the listener like directly into my emotions, and it's just so.
I love that.
It overtakes your body. That's my goal.
I can definitely agree with that. And you just want to go outside and just strut and walk with your headphones.
Oh no, this is a sad record I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
Oh, you listen to sad music and like look happy? Oh no.
Yes, I listen to sad music, happy music.
My
as I'm
sad music
walking,
is
like,
in the house in the
yeah.
dark. Like we close the blinds and we
Oh.
really feel it. You know, on a rainy day, y'all do not want to play with the vibes.
Oh my
in here.
gosh.
You
No
said
way,
it's your
girl.
child. Hey, and it really does. I be here like, hey, how could you deny?
I would. You was
Auntie
auntie for
vibes.
real, girl. He got the lights
It's
down
dark.
low, the fireplace going. Okay, the incense
I like
is
it cold
burning.
in here though. But yeah,
We
don't do no heat.
Okay, cold. Not even a fire. You got a fireplace?
No. I mean, my first two apartments
Oh.
had it, but they were in the hood, baby. Over here, they don't give you all that. Because who's going to... For one, why do you need a fireplace in an apartment unless you are trying to set that bitch on fire? I don't want nobody I'm living next to have no fireplace because y'all can't be trusted.
You sure can't. Because now my shit got to be burnt up all because you being neglectful in your home.
I'd be scared of that. Like, I don't think, knocking on wood, of course, I don't think it'll be me to set this place on fire. But I definitely do worry about my neighbors. So,
okay.
You know, sometimes even if I'm sleeping naked, I make sure I have some clothes nearby in case you gotta slip them bitches on and run outside.
That's so funny. I'm so dead. Yes,
you just never know when you live close to people.
I get confused when I wake up sleepy. Like when I wake up from a good sleep, I get so confused. That's why when you called me, he was like, "Jerm." I said, "Huh?" Like I was so confused, bitch. I was like, "Where the fuck am I?"
Needed a wake up call.
Bitch,
to
I
get
just
to the
woke
show
up
tonight, y'all.
Girl, yes, child. I was completely confused. It's so funny. I almost burnt the house. Child. Speaking of that, let me not even.
How'd you burn the house down?
Okay. I wouldn't say I don't remember if I had something to do with it, but let's say
what the fuck?
No, because I really don't remember. But apparently, there was something left on the stove, and child, I had my headphones in my radio, and back then you can plug like your headphones into your actual radio, and so I would listen to music when I would fall asleep because I couldn't have a phone. And so it was calling. Damn,
Miss Divine.
Somebody was calling my name, and they were very upset because I couldn't hear them, and the fire alarm was just going off, and they woke me up, and I was just so confused. I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" And they was like, "It's a fire going on." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, I'm confused because I had music going on.
You was in your vibe.
I'm like jamming in my sleep, and all of a sudden, bitch, oh my Lord, that's a fire. You know, so it's like.
Did y'all have to evacuate, or they just wanted you to see the fire?
We definitely had to evacuate, and the fire. I think the fire department came. I don't completely remember, but I just remember them waking me up in a rush, and I was confused, and they were mad because I had my headphones in the radio, and they had took it away.
But you don't think you did it? I know that's right.
I don't remember, but I don't think I did it. No.
I definitely almost set my home as a child on fire. A couple of times. Noodles for one. I may have told y'all that already. Definitely did the noodles with no water. And I blame my babysitter because I was 6, bitch. You know water goes in this shit. Because the thing was, I think she let me do it on purpose because I was eating her up. Like I was going off at the mouth as I was making my noodles. Very much like, bitch, I'm grown. I don't need no fucking help. I could do this shit myself. And then very much a bitch child. Yeah. Right. So she probably watched it and was just like, oh, watch what this little dummy do. So I put them in the microwave and they go. And I'm like, bitch, why you let me do that?
Is this supposed to do this? Right.
She thought it was so funny.
No. Shout out to babysitters though, because I had this one babysitter. She used to make the best sandwiches. Like she used to cut the edges off every trim. It was so good. And then I went to kindergarten.
Our babysitter, it was only because my sister was in like summer school or something. My sister's old enough to where she always was the babysitter in any other case. So I never experienced like a good one that was like a friend, you know?
Oh, trust. I had some bad babysitters. I had one make me sit at the table and eat my... You know how cereal gets like real soggy? I hate soggy cereal. Done with it so
once it gets soggy,
yeah. And she wanted me to like drink the milk and all of that stuff, and I was like, no. So I sat at the table the entire time. And I've had that happen in my life a couple times where I just sat at the table and not ate anything.
You were one of those kids that they were like, "You're not going to bed until you finish this." Oh
yes,
God.
yes.
I guess I lived the opposite of you because I was clearing my plate. I don't care what it is, baby. Okay.
Right. I was made to like okra. I still don't like
even
okra.
fried okra?
Unless it's in gumbo. No, I don't like fried okra. But unless it's in gumbo,
okra is too good.
I would
have to clear that. I said okra is too good. You would have had to clear that plate. I'm not playing with you. I'm on their side now because you said okra.
No. I do not like okra. I don't like coleslaw.
I don't eat that. I don't even know if I know what it tastes like. It just doesn't look appetizing.
It's nasty.
It doesn't look like my vibe.
I'm finna gag right now. It's not. It's not anyone's vibe. It's very mayonnaise.
I could tell just looking at it. It looks like I was over here thinking it probably has mayonnaise in it.
It's like, oh Lord, I felt like I was in Fear Factor. But anyways, I'm veering off into something else.
Roaches. That was so crazy.
But
because it used to be on all. I don't know why I used to watch Fear Factor so much, but they would just be eating bugs for not for free, but like
eating.
At what cost? I don't care how much you get from the show. At what cost, girl?
And be humiliated, and then what if you don't win the money? You just ate a whole roach for what?
Jerm, I think that's why it's going to be a bit of a journey for me to get to my level of visibility because I'm just not that thirsty. Mm-hmm. I don't do anything just because I want people to know me. I have a limit, you know.
Definitely, everyone should have a limit, and if you don't, I don't know what to tell you in a sense because the girls on baddies, they be getting their ass beat and they don't be getting fed. Like at least feed them.
But when I tell you,
at least keep them fed. Don't pump them with alcohol. When I tell you,
I don't care if you have a $50 million recording contract at the end of the show. You cannot get me on that show. Not even because I don't want to fight, but because I don't want to go to jail. I would kill one of them hoes. Oh my God.
Actually, speaking of shows, I do actually want to try out for American Idol. You should. But that's another story.
You really should. Yeah. You know, I didn't get through, but I think you could.
I'll try. I'm not going to make it. I know I'm not going to make it.
I've heard you sing. Like, I remember growing up before people had their own songs and it was always covers. You do covers really, really well.
Okay.
I think you should do it.
Okay. We'll see.
I'm sure they still do auditions like they used to do back in the day.
Right. Girl, put me in front of somebody I don't know and they'd be like, okay, thank you.
You just gotta try to
next like the girl
right song, like whatever like the 19-year-old white gays are listening to, something like that. This real like singer-songwriter. I wanna go home to America. Like something like that.
He went straight to country.
Jerm, imagine if you did that, they would gag.
They would gag like, "Oh, we like him.
Vote for him because you got to make the people in the middle of America vote for you, bro." Yeah, I really think we need to develop an entire persona for you on American Idol. American boy,
you know,
Jerm. Are you not seeing the vision? Like we gonna, you can even sing that song. You can sing that song.
My guy, pretty.
We're gonna have you in plaid button downs, in jeans, cowboy. Girl. You're from Dallas. Oh my God, we're gonna play into the cowboy aesthetic. Jerm, I'm making it in my head. Oh my God, we could get you on this show.
Are you really trying to like put this together so we can get on this show?
We can get you on this show. I can't do it because they don't want me, baby, and I'm never gonna let them bitches spit in my face again. But you, you can do it. Okay.
Okay.
Don't make that face, Jerm.
I'm gonna have to see when they doing. Because it's the way you said.
One thing about me, you only got to tell me no once, baby. I don't need it that bad. Okay.
Right. You would never get the chance to treat me like a piece of shit again. Don't call my motherfucking phone.
I know that's fucking right, okay? Because I told y'all that story several weeks ago, but I want y'all to know I came in there and gave it the good old college try. I did my best. I was on my note. It's not my fault that y'all didn't want no slow song. Okay? I was trying to give emotion.
No, they didn't. They said so.
We don't got time for all of that, baby girl. You got to get to the hook. Okay?
That's fucked up. Like, let people sing. Mama. I'm sorry, Sierra.
I was going to ask you, it's funny that you brought up American Idol. if you just happen to come across like Beyonce and she's signing you talent, like I want to add more people to my label. Can you sing? What are you gonna sing?
What am I gonna sing? Damn, that's a great question. Because I never know what to sing. Maybe I was singing original
This
song.
is me being like a good Jennifer Hudson, asking good questions.
I will probably sing my song Control.
That's a good one to break out into. Feel like nobody. Yeah. That's not Control. Never mind. Not I gave you the one I wanted you to sing. Okay, Control. How does Control start?
I could sing that for Beyonce. So baby, please get out of my mind. Yeah.
That's a good one too, though. That's a good one to do in audition acapella.
Yeah,
that's the gag. Yeah, I like that. The original song I did is really good. Depending on who it is, I might not do my own song. If I know your song, I might just tailor it to you so you can feel like I'm your number one fan.
Period.
And Beyonce. Remember those walls of Bill? Okay, I wouldn't do that though, because she's gonna be like, "Oh, that's too commercial." I know her, so I'm gonna give something that she. I'm gonna give her a deep cut. You know, like, deep cut? You was on the wall, I was with my crew. You was watching me, baby. I was
not
watching
dangerously
you.
In love. That's dangerously in love, right? Yes. Oh my god!
Slowly you walked over. I maintain my cool.
That's a dangerously in love song. You see how I just
it's because of the tone of my voice, girl. It's giving young and fun. Okay.
Exactly. Yep. I'm like, that's young Beyonce. Yep. Okay, dangerously.
Jerm, the way that lady used to get on that stage and play with them runs. She
used to hoot and holler. Beyonce, you used to hoot and holler, girl. Okay, you used to get on that stage and play around, not play around in a bad way to where she like.
Oh, she never sounded crazy.
Like just, she never sounded crazy. She used to get up there and hoot and holler and have the girls gagging. Okay, she came out of that robot suit. B-Day. Okay.
I'm sorry for making all this noise in y'all ear, but I had to give it to y'all because my sister, she said, these 3 words, we're going to make it 60 seconds, okay?
Okay. Rent was due. Beyonce had a job to do, and she had to understand.
They were behind the camera like, keep it rolling, bitch. We're not ready for commercial yet.
Going. Okay. It's not over.
Oh, my God.
We love you, Ben.
Jerm, I love that we're just getting super random with this episode. Because
no, seriously,
I really wanted to talk to y'all. Well, I wanted to catch up with y'all for one, and then I just wanted to talk about. I don't want to say because this was your idea. Okay, let me say that again. I wanted to catch up with y'all, of course. Hold on.
Wait,
what?
Bitch, we were talking about the family thing.
I was gonna push you into it.
Pivot to that.
Unless you want to keep on pushing, sure. Girl, I could do it for real. I got some questions for you actually, so let's do that another time.
Oh, okay. Period. Questions. I got a question for you.
Would you lie? Hell yeah. Made me cry. Hell yeah. Okay.
You know, there was a Virgo man that cuts my hair, and he was like, "I'm a Virgo. I'm a lover," and I said, "You're also a liar too."
Jerm, what do you think of me? Let's talk about that. That's the topic for the day.
I think you're a lover.
No, I meant the liar part.
I think not.
Yeah, that's the topic. The topic of the day is what do you think of me? Okay.
I don't think that you're a liar. I don't think you're a liar. I think you pretty much say it like it is, honestly. But for some other people, they
I thought you were gonna say I'd be lying.
I know they be lying. No, dang, why you have to put yourself in there?
Virgo, and I'm like, what other Virgos do you know for real?
Because he said, I'm a Virgo, I'm a lover. And I said, oh, bitch, you also a liar too. Because I know him to be a liar.
Oh, he's a liar. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to lie to you.
But Virgos be lying.
Tell the truth now. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. As a young little tyke, I did used to make up lies on the playground for fun. I was related to Beyonce. I was, what else did I used to do?
I mean, you do look Creole.
I really used to lean into my Creole bag. Like, they couldn't tell me because I found out that my last name is like derivative of French or something. So in my head, that means I'm Creole. My family is from East Texas, a little bit. Look, 5 miles.
You mix that
Creole,
make a
Creole,
Texas.
Don't make me throw my leg up. But
okay.
Jerm, my family's from East Texas. I'm like, that's basically the Louisiana border. It's like 15 minutes away from the border. I put it all together and made myself believe this lie. Okay. I was good for that. I was good for being like, yeah.
I mean, hey, but who knows though? Maybe
I don't want to do one of those ancestry things just because I've heard some things. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but what are they doing with our DNA? Let's ask that question, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of it in case, you know.
I just found out recently that I have family in Chicago.
Really? I want to go to Chicago so bad.
I just want to try some of their food. I heard they have great food.
Like the specimens that are out there. I like that vibe.
Oh, the man.
Anytime I meet a man from Chicago, I am like visually pleased. Let's say that. So yeah, I think I would go in there and really clean up. Okay.
We like them boys up top from the BK.
I would go in there
to snatch up your Beyonce.
I need a tote bag when I go to Chicago because I'm going to be dropping them in my bag. Okay. Hide your nigga when I hit the town.
I can't stand him, y'all. Not hide your nigga, baby. When he hit the scene, okay, you better run
and hide,
for cover. Something.
But I really want to go. I think that's going to be the first
hilarious
place I go once I start going places.
It's a beautiful place.
I ain't worried about the all right now.
I've been to Chicago before.
Can we talk about that? The gays and traveling. I understand everybody wants to have a cute Instagram moment and I'm here, I'm there. But a lot of us are just trying to pay our bills. And some of us are too smart to budget a trip when we should be budgeting a savings account. You know, like I'm not.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, I might have $600 that I'm not about to spend right now. But am I going to spend that on the trip or am I going to say sooner or later you're going to need this, so let's put it away? That's where my brain is at almost 25. I want to go on trips when I don't have to, when I have more than $600 and I don't got to worry about how much is this and that flight is. I want to be able to just swipe the card, put the card down, baby, charge it to the card.
Or you can get your man to pay
or even better, I don't got to pay for it at all. But if I do have to pay for it, I want to travel in luxury and in comfort. I don't want to be pinching pennies because I want to get somewhere to take a cute picture. That's just not me. I'm sorry. And I don't like people trying to make me feel bad about, when the last time you went somewhere, girl, when I was 12? Okay. Not really for real. But still, what if it was?
Where did you go when you were 12?
I didn't go nowhere when I was 12. I was just saying, like, when I was young, that was the last time. I haven't just taken a trip just because in a long time. I didn't grow up in a house where we were like going on vacations anyway. So yeah, it's never been normal for me. So once I got the once I got grown and I realized that I could just pick up and go wherever I wanted, then I think about, girl, don't you want new shoes and a new car and like you got stuff that you need to get. Do you really want to spend a savings account amount of money in a place that, it don't be seeming like it makes sense just for me to say I've been here and take a cute picture. I want to go.
I mean, have you been to Houston before?
Yeah.
No?
I have. I don't want to say anything disparaging because I like y'all. But yeah. Houston's great.
I'm sorry, Houstonians.
No, we're not sorry because I didn't say anything bad.
No?
We love y'all.
Yeah.
But honestly, I will go to Houston again. I just don't want to have to drive there myself.
Okay, yeah, it is a long drive.
But it's not even about how long it takes, because I've driven to Louisiana before. I can drive a distance. It's getting in Houston, and it's so much going on. I don't want to have to be driving there. Like, if I could... and
you do got to worry about your vehicle.
If I could fly to Houston, and then I'm with somebody that's driving us around, I could do that all day. I don't want to have to go down there by myself and then figure it out, because it's like Dallas on crack. Like, so much going on.
You're not wrong. It's very humid. The mosquitoes are really bad.
Your mic, Jerm.
It's like a beachy version of Dallas.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like a beachy version of Dallas. I'm so sorry. So, yes. Houston, we love you, but Okay, we got a problem. I'm playing. We ain't got no problem.
I like a lot of people that are in Houston. Like, it's crazy how many people I've built friendships
It's
with.
a lot of attractive people in Houston.
And I say build friendships with because I'm not driving 3 hours. You're not driving 3 hours. So we're going to be buddies. Okay.
Right. Child, they thick down there too. I'm like, okay. I said, no wonder B King was making the type of music
he's making. B King. Right. I liked him. I don't like a lot of straight rappers.
I didn't like the antics that he did back in 2019 stuff.
I don't even know about that. I was just talking about his music.
Oh yeah, the music is great. Then leave. He actually left. He took that serious.
Jerm, they are not gonna hear that. That's so fucking crazy. It's something wrong with you, bitch. I just want you to know. Edit that out. It's gone, bitch. Act like you never said it. Okay. Hold on. Jerm,
my gosh. Wait till you listen to this back.
Jerm.
You're going to be gagged again.
Jerm, getting back to, since I'm asking you random questions today, another one on the music tip. I came up with this last night, and I'm very proud of myself. If you had to, I want you to give me an example, a live vocal as well. Can you name a gospel song that you would turn into something very young and ratchet?
There will be mountains that I would have to climb, and there will be battles. That's Mary Mary right there.
No, that's not.
That is Mary Mary.
Oh, my bad. That's okay. Mariah sang that song, so I thought it was Mariah's song. My bad. Y'all, that is No Ways Tired. Y'all gonna hate me. I'm so sorry. I thought that was Mariah's song for a second because I hear it in Mariah's voice.
No, you said a gospel song, right?
Yeah, but Mariah did it on one of her albums at the end of the album.
Okay, period. But yeah.
Okay. It's crazy that you said Mary Mary's version of that song because I also had Mary Mary because their songs are so easy to make ratchet. So I would give y'all like
it's the God in me.
That's too obvious. I was gonna give y'all like.
I'm sorry. I think I hear a siren. Girl, it scared me. You know, I have a fear of an apocalypse happening while I'm doing something.
Well, I can put you to ease. It's gonna happen when it happens, and you can't do nothing about it. So don't worry about it,
bitch. This bitch ain't giving me no type of comfort.
Jerm, you really accept that as truth that things like that are gonna happen when it happens, and you got to be good with God because when it's time to go. Hopefully he can keep you if it's something else left on this earth for you. But if it's time to go, all right, peace. Shout out to everybody. I have fun.
Right. That's real. No, okay. I just don't want it to be painful.
Because my God, I serve a very graceful God. So he...
Our God is awesome God.
But when I tell y'all, my God ain't going to do me like that. He going to be like, all right, Bryce, you got to clock out. You know, you got 30 minutes. And I'm going to be like, all right, get my stuff. Hold on. And then I'm going to...
You should put the New York clip in here. You realize you have 30 minutes?
I don't think it's going to be like... Especially if it's like the end of the world type of situation. I think he going to let me be at peace and just be like, all right, say goodbye to everybody. It's time to clock out. So I don't think that you got to worry about shit like that. Now, survival is one thing. If you are that type that wants to be here at the end and... and watch it all crumble, then that's when you got to worry about, you know, how you going to survive with no power for 3 weeks or some shit like that. I don't know.
Girl, forever.
You want to live? Like in a world is ending type of situation? You want to live through the movie?
Girl. I honestly don't. A life is hard enough as it is.
I was concerned
a life
you would say yes, bitch.
Nothing at all. Bitch, no. What the fuck? Get me the fuck out of here. I'm ready to go.
I've been watching a lot of X-Men movies. The way you just left the screen is fucking hilarious with you saying that. I'm sorry. I've been watching a lot of the X-Men movies lately just because I skipped over them as a kid. I don't know how. But it's been so many like close calls to the apocalypse, end of the world. And especially if I was a mutant, because they get treated like black people in the movie basically. Oh my God. I would have been clocked out. Like, it would have been over for me. I would have been like, I'm done, bitch. We're done saving the world. Fuck all y'all whores. Yeah. I don't care. Okay? Y'all don't
It's
like
over
me
with.
anyway.
Yeah. It's
So yeah,
over
they
with.
kept the
It's
mutants
done.
kept saving the world, and I'm like, the humans hate y'all. Why y'all keep saving these niggas? I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause then if after you go through
No,
like it's like 18 of the movies, but after you get through like the first 4, you realize that the villain, the person that they had as the villain in the first movie, if anybody watched X-Men, Magneto, he's actually not a fucking villain. He just don't fucking play. He's like, leave my people alone, hoes.
He's very cunt. Yeah, he's very cunty. Very.
But when I watched the first movie, I was plotting on him to die.
Yeah, weren't we all? But I love.
I'm sorry, I don't like that the fact that they tried to trick me.
And then they're coming out with Fantastic Four. Not Fantastic Four. It's Avengers Doomsday. So
that's gonna be everybody together.
The world is gonna.
The Avengers and the X-Men are gonna be in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. But there's also going to be the Fantastic Four movie. But I think, damn, I don't want to spoil it for y'all because y'all didn't see the Thunderbolts.
I haven't seen it.
But there was a scene at the end. Yeah, there's a scene at the end of the Thunderbolts with the Fantastic Four, and they were. I can't. They were crashing in
you might as well tell
from
us,
another
Jerm.
universe. They was crashing in from another universe, and I'm like, bitch, like, did the fucking world end?
So they're like tying all these movies together at the end now. I like that.
Yes,
I like
yes.
that.
I was like, oh, girl, I need to get into the Fantastic Four movie as soon as it drops, okay? I love
the first one from like 2005. It was so cunt.
Yeah, with Jessica Alba. Very cunt. That wig. Oh,
I loved it real bad. Wig. I think I even had a video game. I couldn't figure it out back in the day. I used to video games used to tire me out, bitch. If I can't get past the first couple of levels, I'm crying. Like, it used to be a real thing in my house.
He's like,
bitch, I was over it. That was such a hard game.
Yeah.
If y'all ever played that Fantastic Four game, I think it was on either PS2. It definitely had to be PS2. It had to be PS2 because that was like 2007, 2008 vibes. Only the rich girls had the PS3 when it first came out. You had to have monies for that, for real.
Girl. Same as the PS4, and then the PS5, you couldn't get it for 2 years.
I still haven't gotten one. So, I want one so bad because I think I will really be less stressed if I play more games. But I also probably won't make any money if I get a PS5. So, because girl, I'm not leaving this house.
I am dead. I mean, yeah. You said I would not be leaving
games
this house,
were so
baby.
addictive to me. I used to turn on GTA when it first came out. Don't let me not have.
And it came out when we were in middle school.
It was September 2013. Yeah.
Oh.
I had my $67 ready, girl, because it was like $65 and it'd be like $67 with tax. Or probably $60 and $67 with tax. Either way, I had my birthday money ready to go. Because I was tired of asking my parents for shit at that point. I ain't even worried about it. It's too much. You know what, baby? I got it. Put it on my little Chase card, okay?
He said, I got it. Put it...
Girl, when I tell y'all it was some sleepless nights on that damn game, it was like shot into my veins. I was addicted to it. I just would stare at it. I can't even get it out. I would just stare at it until my eyes got like swollen.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't talk today, Jerm.
I'm dead. You're just excited about it.
It's taking me back. My eyes would be like, oh my God, bitch, if you don't let me go to sleep. Like, I would be saying that in my head. Bitch, if you don't go to sleep, we're going to have a problem.
Bitch. Exactly. Now we're going to have a problem. That's so funny. And now they're coming out with GTA 6 and it's supposed to be so much better. That's
what I'm trying to tell y'all.
So it's going to be in Florida.
I'm going to grow me a whole little beard.
Just shaking ass with their hand
in front of that TV. Speaking
You're
of beards,
hilarious.
if y'all can see our good friend Jerm right now, he's shaving like 5 years off of his life. He's taking us back to tell me that you love me vibes.
That's funny as hell. Yes, girl.
You lucky I can't remember how that one starts either, or I would give it to you right now.
Oh, thank God. I always remember how your song starts.
I be remembering your hooks, but I don't be remembering how you start for some reason.
It's very unorthodox.
Oh, the way you start
is hard to remember.
Okay, well, let me know then, girl.
Use it on for my love.
That's how tell me you love me.
I just love myself.
See, I don't recall that at all.
But somehow, some way, it makes you feel do what you do. But I'm feeling real good right now. Feeling good right now.
Is that the real key? Oh, okay.
You know, for love, I fall in myself.
Jerm, I was not trying to read you. I didn't
feel.
recognize the key, but I wasn't trying to say you was in the wrong key.
Oh, I was singing it in a
Okay,
different
okay.
key, and then I sang it
Okay,
in the right key.
okay.
My bad.
Yeah, but that was my song back
That
in
was
the
a
day.
cute key,
If
though.
y'all haven't got into the old
Mhm.
Jamil back when he was known as somebody else, girl, y'all better get into it. Records.
Girl, they still love that damn song. I'm like, can y'all listen to something else? That floating in, I don't remember. But
Oh, I
it's
know how
annoying.
you feel because I have songs that nobody cared about 3
It's
years
not
ago.
annoying. It's not
Like
annoying.
when I put it out, it was
Mhm.
giving very much crickets, and now I go look at my Apple Music, and the girls are listening to Baby Bryce, and it's just like Big Bryce.
What songs are they listening to? Can you give us some insight?
I see
I'm
you
curious.
looking, believe it or not, if you keep on looking
like
at
that
me,
song,
you're
yeah.
gonna leave it a lot more. All right.
What you came
What
here
you-
with?
I don't
and
know the
what
rest of
you
the words,
pay
but
for, to play what you
tell me
know.
how do you do? Now I will say
How do you do?
on that song,
I
that
do,
was the
yeah.
first song. It's called HY. How do you?
How do you do?
Whatever those acronyms are, y'all got it.
How do you do? HDYD.
There you go. Thank you. Glad somebody here went to school, but
Damn, it's raining. Is it hailing?
Bitch, it's hailing.
I don't know. I guess I just don't hear it. It looks sunny
girl.
outside to me, but we are on different sides of the world.
Oh, I know that's right, baby.
No, I'm just saying, bitch. You're a good 30 miles away from me, so it could be.
He said, "Bitch, I'm in Prague,
Okay.
bitch. You are in
No,
the hood."
that's not what I meant.
Okay,
But it is hailing. I hope it doesn't break my window.
Like your car window?
No, like my
Glass
It'll
window.
be all right. That shit's strong. But no, the thing about How Do You Do, I will say that it was my first time mastering that soft little Janet Jackson voice that I love so much in the back. How do you do? How do you do? Oh, the background was
And you did
nasty.
that in a recent song too.
I've been doing it a
Levitate.
lot. Speaking of Levitate.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that.
No, Jerm, I really be thinking I'm Janet Jackson. So you're gonna hear on this new project, I'm doing the soft thing so much, and it's just so gaggy on certain beats.
Ooh,
Like what? I love it so much. Like I love to pull my voice all the way back and just be playful. I get to have so much. I guess growing up, I always sang these really big songs that require like a lot of. I can't even give y'all. I'm trying to give y'all. I was trying to go Jennifer Hudson since we was talking about her earlier. You said when the storm came, you would be here with your umbrella to block the rain. Like I used to really give that bitch in the bathroom. Like imagine the acoustics. Where you at? Okay.
Where
you said you'd be there for me. All right. Okay. I used to really. Oh, false promises, but life ain't names. Painted a picture for me, but there was no frame. Jerm, now she ate that one.
That used to be my song.
She ate that one.
You better act like. That was my shit. Jennifer, you was in your bag, okay? Damn, I wanted her to release more songs like that. I'm gonna have to listen to that when we get off of here.
That was a good one. My favorite is gonna always be what's that? What girl? I lost it. Jennifer was in her commercial bag for a while though, like you said. I'm gonna find it though. If this isn't love, tell me what it is.
Oh, tell me what it is. Okay.
With her big ass voice, Jerm, you gotta understand how hard that is to pull it all the way back.
Yeah.
That's control right there.
She definitely, yeah.
Hello.
Damn, that was a.
To me. Hello.
Okay. You know, my people used to listen to that song, so I was like, I just felt so in love.
Do you remember when her and Fantasia did that collab on her first album? Okay, it's basically a rendition of the Barbara This Is Shirley song. So she's like, hello.
I think I remember.
Can I speak to Fantasia? This is Jennifer Hudson. Bitch, you been with my man. He ain't been coming home. He been with your raggedy ass. All of that, basically. And she said, I'm his only woman. His woman. You can say what you want. They was really singing on that record, Jerm. After all these years of spin, must have been close to 10. You can't mean the same to him, especially when.
That's
Jerm.
the song. I was like, wait.
That Taylor said,
Damn Fantasia said, bitch, if that's your man,
why did he be
is
calling me?
over here calling me boo?
Jennifer, okay, look, this how it gets me in an argument. Jennifer, okay. But if that's your man, why do he be calling me boo? I just want to know.
You opened up a core memory, Bryce. That's so hilarious.
Oh my God. Me and my mom used to
Wow.
listen to that song all the time. And we would just be gagging over how much they was fight. They was ready to go to war. Jennifer said, see, if this was 10 years ago, I'd be at your front door ready to whoop your ass. But I'm too grown for that right now.
Wow.
I felt that because I really believe she would have did it. And I will do it right now. Okay.
Okay. I like how you just threw that in there.
Jerm, I got to give you my
Unprovoked.
song, though, my gospel song that I was going to make it ratchet. It was going to be the I'm walking.
Hey, I like that.
I'm walk. Can you hear that? Like, bitch, I'm on the runway now.
Yeah.
I'm walk.
Okay.
I saw it in my head last night. That's what I have to tell you. I want 808s. I want hi-hats. I need all types. I need Rodney Jerkins in this bitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Child. All right.
Okay.
Jerm. Dark Child on
No.
I'm Walking will go crazy.
Dark.
You see, you got the vision.
You want to know something? Dark Child made a song with the Spice. I think I talked about this before, but Dark Child made a song with the Spice Girls. It's called Holler. If anybody needs or wants to listen to it, and I didn't know that he made music like that. I thought he like made traditional like R&B music.
It's pop,
but the fact that he made pop sounds and they were like, I don't know. It's just his sound was just so delectable to this specific Spice Girls song. And I was just like, oh my God, like I need more of this. Like I'm craving it. So for 2 weeks straight, I was listening to this song with Dark Child. It was just
I don't typically
y'all should go
get
listen
into that group, but I may have to go listen to it. You know, I heard them have a very have a very popular song that has like, I'm talking about like it's probably like a diamond selling record, and they are singing off key, and I just can't support that. If you want to be my
they are British girl,
you gotta get with my friend. Why do y'all sound like that?
Oh.
Friendship.
I mean, they are British girls.
Jerm, nobody was on their note. I can't get past that, and that's why. People always, let me tell y'all about my girl groups. I don't play about my girl groups. Y'all know I'm a Destiny's Child stan. People always tried to compare TLC and Spice Girls to Destiny's Child. And I would fight you to the death because my DC3 always had their note. Michelle always had the bottom note. Kelly always had the top. Beyonce always covered her mids. My girls don't miss. You never heard them not be on.
Matthew had them he had them
belt in hand,
so they couldn't.
Matthew behind the stage with his belt.
Okay,
I'm playing.
Bryce seriously does not play with his groups. I try to send him stuff about like groups that's out today. He's like, "Oh, girl, I don't need to get into him." Like,
it's just I've been spoiled. I was such a Destiny's Child fan. I'm sorry. I was such a Destiny's Child fan that if you get in 3 beautiful ladies together and they're not blowing it down, giving me everything that I need, I'm just like, it doesn't give me anything. I have classic albums to go revisit.
Right.
Somebody do it better, and then maybe I'll get into it. And you know what? I will say the Flow group, they have good songs that I like. I remember their first. I don't know if it was their first song, but they had a song with Missy Elliott. They redid.
If you a fly girl, get your head down.
I would go back and listen to that on purpose, and I don't usually listen to girl groups on purpose these days. So I have to give them like they actually had me awake for a while. Yeah.
Okay. Period. It's a song that I like by them. It's called "Sweet Life." I love it.
I only know that in Cardboard Box.
You know,
no,
"Sweet
I'm
Life."
talking about Fly Girl.
Oh, listen to Sweet Life.
Yeah,
Please,
great.
Bryce, please listen.
It's just so hard
He's
for me
not
to
gonna
listen to
listen
girl
to it,
groups
y'all.
because I be waiting on
See.
my DC3 harmonies and they don't ever be there. Do you know Candy has a girl group? Yes,
Does
they
she?
redid.
I think I heard that.
Baby, won't you come inside? I'll take you on a fantasy ride. How would you like to be the first? You don't know Softest Place on Earth? My love's the softest
I've heard that song
place.
before.
It's an iconic escape song. They're talking about their pussies. Oh my God. Y'all, I love a vulgar song that you don't know is vulgar until you like really look at the lyrics.
Not the softest
So
place.
it sounds like, because they were young girls at the time, right? It sounds like, oh, my love for you, baby, is so soft. I love you so much. No, Tamika, Tiny Candy, and Latasha. And Tamika, Tiny Candy. I said that right, damn. Now that I know their names. They were talking about
they all got T names.
Vagine, girl. It's the softest place on earth. Don't you want to come inside? I'll take you on a fantasy. You get it now? It's such a gag. I love records like that.
It's very, very much a gag.
I love it.
Girl.
I love it so bad. Y'all lucky I don't have one. I would write
so
several
nasty?
records about it. Okay.
Girl. No.
I actually have a playlist of all of my female singers' all of my favorite songs by my favorite singers where I think they are talking about their vaginas. Don't ask me why.
Because I'm going to be a freak until the day. That's
too on the nose. I like something where, you want me to give you an example? I like something where the general listener may not know that you are talking about your vagina. Hold on, let me pull up that. Well, Janet Jackson has a song called Moist. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but she doesn't actually say pussy, vagina, or anything. She's just talking about like dripping down the, come and sit under my rain of my, well, you wanna make the rain come down. Like, I like stuff like that. It's real.
Okay. Very subtle. Very classy.
Erykah Badu, Kiss Me on My Neck. Y'all don't know nothing about that. She said, I want somebody to walk up behind me and kiss me on my neck and breathe down my back. Okay. Been such a long time. I forgot that I was fine. Erykah was singing back in the day. Y'all don't know nothing about that. And she from Dallas too. I love her down.
Okay.
You know my top record for this category. When my man leave the house, I know he coming right back. I got that good. I got that good. And how much he made? But Jerm, you got to get into the verse. She said, you see the things I possess, a lot of women don't. And the things I'ma do for mine, most won't. Like, Ashanti was talking big shit. If I was Nelly's ex and I heard that song, we would have to fight. I'm sorry. What do you mean the things you possess, a lot of women don't? What? Bitch, she was talking cash shit. I love that song so much.
She was that Libra shit. I got that good. Like, okay. And she on the kitchen floor just scrubbing in her 50s attire.
The video.
I said, Ashanti, if you don't get your ass up.
That was the first time I ever saw Ashanti. Because I don't remember her from like her earlier songs. I guess I was too young to remember those. I remember seeing her in the Good video on 106 & Park, and I was like, "Who the hell is this?" Okay, I was living. She had that good baby.
Lord. Okay, no, that's funny because you really posted like an audio on Instagram, and I was like, "Auntie strikes again."
It was because that particular week, I was listening to it over and over again. Because I heard it in the gym and I just could not get it out of my head. Because it was something about the things that I possess a lot of women don't. I was like, same, bitch. Okay.
I can't stand him. No, but that's funny. Okay.
Y'all, okay. Last one on my list of my favorite songs about women talking about their pussies. Saweetie last year, Nani. I think that was about her vagina as well.
Ooh, got that 90. That's my shit. Okay, I thought I was the only one listening to that.
It was definitely one of my top played last year. She was talking about her sweet pussy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Big bag, I'ma fill it up with my name. Okay.
Well, she said, girl, you know the corporate boys be losing their mind. Oh, no, that's the other song. That's not that one. It's the one after that one. Did you hear when she did the Jill Scott sample? Is it the way that I want? Jerm, you got to get into it. So after 90 came out, she put out, I believe it's just called The Way, because it's a sample of Is It the Way You Love Me, babe? So it's just really about her walking down the street and being such a baddie. And is it the way that I walk? Is it the way that I talk? Is it the way I keep it G? Baby, it's the way that I do me. Okay, real spoken word. One thing about Saweetie, she always gives me snap, snap poem type shit. Like, I live for that.
You know, I kind of live for that too, because, you know, with her, less is more, and that's okay. She ain't gotta. She don't sound like the other girls.
I appreciate that.
What I can respect about.
She has had moments where she's going in a commercial direction where she tries to give what they want a typical rap girl to give, but then she always brings it back to, all right, this is who Saweetie is. I really like it. Like, whether it's the most popular song of the summer or not, I like listening to her because I'm getting something that I'm only going to get from you versus these other people who are, you know, being mini Nickies, and they're not doing it well. But I don't want to get into that, y'all. I think this was a fun episode, Jerm. We are starting all over, getting the girls back into the tea.
We gagged.
Everybody gagged. Okay.
Gagged.
And we're going to be back next week to gag again. Okay.
To gag again. But please leave I'm sorry. Don't leave a motherfucking comment. But leave a comment if you have any grievances about the show. You are a part of the community. If you are listening, you might as well come on in, take your shoes off, and sit and just
be
talk
quiet
to
now.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Talk nice.
Yeah.
Inside voices.
But you know, I'm not inside voices, but yeah, you know, whatever grievances you have, whatever comments, just leave them in the comments wherever you listen. And also, we did make a TikTok page. Anytime you need a friend, you guys can follow that on Anytime You Need a Friend podcast on TikTok. So yes, it is up finally. I still got to post some more of the videos because I fell asleep posting videos.
That's hard work right there. I know
that's why I woke up confused. Girl, I woke up confused because I'm still trying to make a password, but it's weird. TikTok is
all
weird.
Y'all need to know is that we are on this content shit because, baby, I'm tired of working. So look, this is the beginning of the end for me.
Not okay.
The beginning of that end. All right.
Baby, rent is due. We got bills.
Y'all lucky I didn't sit here because it is the first of the month. In case you are wondering, you're lucky I didn't sit here and talk about bills and how me and them don't go together like that.
At all.
But I'll see y'all next week. Thank you, Jerm.
Bye, you guys. No problem, boo. Also, where can we find you? Just in case the people who are new listening don't know. I mean, I don't know. Just in case y'all skip the episode or two.
Never heard of me before. My name is David. It's DAEYVIS. I just put out a new song. It's called Levitate. It's featuring somebody that you may also be hearing at this very moment. His name is Jamil. Yeah. All you got to do is type in the word Levitate. It's going to come up on your DSPs. So, like, stream it, you know, share it.
Get into the song, y'all.
Twerk to it. Do something.
Get into it.
You know?
Yeah.
Make a baby to it, but do something to it. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Y'all have a great night.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.